Join me as I dive into the Marvel Mystic Mayhem Challenge mode and see if I can survive the chaos that ensues. Now, this Marvel Mystic Mayhem Challenge mode thing is not something that's gonna change the whole Marvel Universe history or anything, but it is a mode on its own that is fun, challenging. It's in its name, challenge, and it's just one of those things that actually pushes you to your limit in terms of your character-wise, and probably your strategy and needing to go forward. You can be underleveled or overleveled when facing them, so it's best to go when you're overleveled. Unless you really want the challenge part of the mode to be there, then just go at the level that's recommending, and you'll find out that it might be a fun and might make you think a bit. The main challenge, again, pun intended, is going to be facing a bunch of the enemies that are either going to be at your level or over or under your level. But you'll find out that the challenges in this game, the modes, the levels, each thing really contributes to a whole new world of, then it contributes to the word of hard, difficult. It's one of those things that I made it look easy because I was over leveled, but to be honest, at some point I definitely struggled when I was at the same level as the challenge, and I don't even want to do it. I'll just wait till I'm over leveled to fly it by so easy. And if you're curious on which characters to use, you can just look at the video and see which characters I use. I believe I used Emma Frost, Sentry, and probably Scarlet Witch, if not Storm, something like that. That's the layout I like to use in general now. Unless I'm super overpowered against the whatever I'm facing, then I'll just go ahead and use 2 power hitters. Maybe I'll use Storm, Scarlet, and Sentry. If not, switch out switch out Sentry for Juggernaut or something like that, something where it's like it's in the same category but just a different character, that's all. So in this mode, this challenge mode, there's a bunch of enemies you're gonna be facing. You're gonna have the big bosses, and you're gonna have little bosses, and you're gonna have little bosses that heal and all kinds of stuff like that. So if it's too challenging for you, like I said earlier, you can just use the characters I used or something around those lines. Say you don't have Sentry yet, or you don't have Juggernaut, you can always use Hulk. He heals himself, so that's the beauty part of him. You may not even need to run a healer if your people in the back are not taking any damage, or maybe you're running 2 front people like Armor and Hulk, something like that. I'm trying to give you guys advice for free-to-play players also, so you don't feel left out and feel like it's too challenging. It won't be too challenging. You do have Sleepwalker, you do have a natural controller hero that heals. Sorry for that last sentence, I missaid it. But yeah, you'll be facing some of the big bosses. One of the big bosses in the beginning that I face here is going to be Mr. Negative, and he was definitely not the hardest, but I am over leveled when facing these foes. So it looks easy, and because of that, it's like I said earlier, I'm over leveled, so there's not going to be really too big of a challenge for me right there. Now, for more information for you free to play players, if you don't have a striker and you don't know what striker is the best one to use, I recommend Misty Knight. She does pretty good damage, especially as she's higher level. Her abilities just are a good synergy of goodness. I don't even know what to say to that. She's pretty good in the end, nevertheless. And like I said earlier, if you're finding that your characters are going down too easy, you do have Sleepwalker who can heal your characters. He does pretty good, especially at the higher levels. He's not too bad of a healer type character in the end. Or maybe you have Man-Thing, I think his name is in this game, and he's not too bad, but I recommend Sleepwalker. He's definitely one of the better healers in the game. He's underrated, highly underrated, just note that. I don't use him here because I don't need to. I find myself using him usually when I have physical damage dealers. These here that I'm using right now are special damage dealers, and Emma Frost goes ahead and just buffs those special damage deals. She can buff, my bad, I said that wrong again. She can buff special damage, and that's going to be really nice for you in the end to just boost your damage overall in general. I think I already told you this, but I got to a point where I was around the same level as the challenge, and it really did give me a run for my money. So yeah, when you're at the same level as the challenge, I'm saying that word a lot, man, in this video. When you're saying, oh my goodness, when I was doing this, I was surprised how easy it was when you're higher level. But again, when I was at the same level as what it recommends, it was definitely one of those. Like I said, it definitely gave me a hard time, and so I just paused the video and ended it right there. And I don't think it's that I really couldn't do it, but to be honest, I think I needed to level up my skills and my highlights and artifacts. And if you don't have those leveled up, maxed out, whatever level you're at, it makes it a bit harder. In the beginning, you can kind of get away with it, but as you progress into the higher levels, I actually tried it with and without artifacts and highlights on one character on accident. Well, it was on purpose, but what I learned was on accident was that it makes such a big difference that running without it is like running in. It was suicide. There was no point. You're just gonna stand there and die slowly or fast, depending on what you're doing in this game. My recommended highlights and artifacts, I don't have them showcased here right now, but just focus on damage or speed of damage. Usually that's kind of the best way to go. If you can't put down that damage immediately, try to increase your attack speed if possible. There's only one artifact in this game that actually does that, and it's called like shield something pack, flight pack, I believe. Shield flight pack. It's an artifact. Comes in blue and purple, and it does pretty good job, or it does usually. There's some cases where you just can't really equip it happily on other characters, but just read the description and know what your character can do and what buffs do you need to make to the character and all that. Highlights though, that's I can't tell you what highlights. Not everyone has the same highlights. So, like I said earlier, you gotta read in this game. You really do gotta read everything that it says, unfortunately. There might be a shortcut. You could go on YouTube and try to find another video, but I don't have a video personally like that on my channel. The only shortcut I can give you that's 100% accurate is that the skills, when looking at the skills, if it has like a blue color on it, then it's gonna, not in the center but around it, kind of like you're looking at a TV and it has like borders on the TV. The border right there on the skill, if it's yellow or orange or whatever color that is, then it's gonna be a physical damage dealer. But if the border has blue, then it's going to be a special damage dealer. And that's a little shortcut that I found on accident when paying attention to this game. So if you want to know a shortcut on that, that's the shortcut right there. Other than that, you're going to just have to memorize or at least read up on what each character does, so you get the best artifacts and highlights for each character on them. By the way, I just noticed I said the shield flight pack boosts your attack and your attack speed. It doesn't do that. Naturally, it will buff your attack speed once you use the skill or ultimate, but it won't naturally boost your attack. There can be a stat that could boost your attack, but naturally it does the attack speed. If you want attack damage, you might have to go to another artifact depending on what you got lucky on the draw of which artifact does what, because I do have artifacts where the attack does get buffed up with a good amount versus other artifacts that do naturally buff like 10%, but that other artifact that I have has like 16% and it's on like something like the flight pack, for example. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Overall, the whole challenge mode thing is pretty I like it. It kind of makes you think. You might have to switch up your characters a little bit. What else? Oh yeah, it's pretty. It gives you rewards too, by the way. I should have mentioned that earlier, but you get free rewards once you're over leveled, so it's just a flyby in the end. I'm not sure about others, but I had fun playing this game mode, and I hope they introduce some more modes similar to this in the future. And yeah, all I gotta say is that I enjoyed it. I don't know about others. Personally, I haven't seen any people really post too much on the challenge part of this game, the video. And why did I say it like that? I don't know. I haven't seen any people post really challenge videos, so I just wanted to put one out there because I wanted to post one. And it's not that I wanted to be the first, but I just really like posting things for you guys that people don't really post. So I mean, I'll post other things too, like news and all that. I want to get into that, but I have so many videos that I want to record and have lined up for you guys. I even want to finish a story. So, but that's another video for another day. Like I was saying earlier, like I'm saying right now, it's a video for another day. But yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed the challenge mode. Like I said, I enjoyed it. Many people, I don't know if they enjoyed it. No one's really posting their thoughts on this mode. It's a small mode. It's kind of a big thing, honestly, but I don't know. We'll see. What do you guys think? Leave a comment below. What do you guys think of that? What of this mode? Is it fun? Is it challenging? Is it too hard? Is it too easy? Do we need better rewards? I think we need better rewards, to be honest. If it's going to be a challenge, you better give us a little bit more keys or more gems or more something, because it's not supposed to be easy, technically speaking. Anyway, what do you guys think? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to check out any of my other Marvel videos, or videos in general. All of them are Marvel so far, but yeah, don't forget to check them out for more content like this or similar to this, and leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy the video, and I'll see you in the next one.